Hey, I'm Jonathan Allen. This is my 2008 Fat Boy 105th Anniversary Edition. I bought this as a 105th anniversary, copper and black, otherwise known as a Duracell battery. I could not get over the Duracell battery, so I changed it up and made it my own. I wanted to keep the Fat Boy look, but yet I want the old school look also. So I went with the solid wheels and the old school style paint scheme. This bike was a long time in the making. I had many different ideas which way I wanted to go with it, but I tried to stay clean and classic. I done a 18 and 21 inch wheel, powder coated black. Powder coat wasn't quite what I wanted, so well, we sand it down, paint it, and clear it. I ordered my exhaust from Sick Exhaust. It's got air ride front and rear, plus 2-inch lowered legs on the front to give it the stance I was looking for. I blacked everything out but the bolts. I wanted to leave those chrome. I like a little contrast between the two colors. This is kind of a hobby of mine, but I really enjoy doing it. This exhaust comes from Sick Pipes. It was special ordered. I seen one on his website that he made. It was a little bit different shape. It turned down a little more, but I wanted something straight that I didn't have to worry about dragging. So I wanted something on the racy side also, but not quite overpowering on noise. This bike started out with all chrome parts. I completely disassembled it. Every bit of chrome was took to the blaster, blasted and powder coated. It's got PPG base coat, clear coat on the paint, multiple layers of clear, which you have to when you bury lines in the graphics like this. I've always liked the blue, silver, and black combination. It just seems to go well with it. Painted all my controls up here and put stainless and chrome buttons and bolts in all the controls. Same way with the brake rotors. All the motor engine bolts has not got aluminum covers on them or stainless or chrome. The breather, I painted flags on it to kind of go with the scheme. Unlike most bikes I've built in the past, I put taller handlebars. I wanted to keep these a little lower. Comfort level's a little bit there for that, but also it has the more of the racy vintage style, being with the solo seat and the solid wheels. The wheels is another story. Everywhere you go, people ask you, did that blow you all over the road? I've had many of them with solid wheels and I'm still on the road. But that's for each their own. On the front end, I went with the 21-inch FL style wrap fender. And instead of the 7-inch headlight like most Fat Boys has, I went with a 5.5, which I struggled finding one with the ribs to match the 10s. I put a blue backing in the headlight, which is a halogen, but it lights up blue, which matches the stripes well. I put forward controls on it. I'm more partial to floorboards, but forward controls kind of went with the look that I was going for. So I went with the forward controls. The motor, we put a 485 cams in it, just for sound. Not big on horsepower making, but I like it to sound good. On the rear fender, I shaved the hole for the back seat. I shaved off for the signal lights, put an integrated signal light in with the tail lights. I shaved a few holes in the strut bars because you didn't run signal lights on the strut bars. Just cleaned the back end up. I contemplated on extending the fender, but I think it went well with the way I done it. Swing arm was disassembled. All that was painted. This motor come plain down to just a frame in the motor. Other than that, bolt has not been touched. I like to thank my friends that actually hung around while I done this. You know, you cancel a lot of plans, a lot of trips, a lot of this, because there's a lot of late nights put in it, especially when you're on a time frame when you really want to get something done. You kind of look ahead and say, well, I've got plenty of time, but when it gets down to it, that's next week most of the time. So yeah, there was a lot of late nights and a lot of redos. I built the bike originally without air ride and got it completely done, and decided I wanted to put air ride on it, so then it was back down to the frame again. So many take apart and puts together, but we finally got there and I'm well pleased with it. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do this. It means a lot to me. I've messed with cars all my life. I messed with bikes. To be asked to do this was a compliment to what I've done. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the people that stood behind me and said you can do it. A lot of people gives up, but I didn't. So keep the rubber to the road. We'll see you the next time.